Once said that it's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it and remove all doubt. But instead of supplying stupidity, I'll supply intel about the story of me, Samuel Longhorn Clemens, or my pen, Mark Twain, which I got from my years working on Mississippi riverboats, where 2 fathoms of depth in Canadian software passage was like, it's like 2 feet, 12 feet. And the cry was Mark Twain, or more fully, by the Mark Twain, meaning according to the mark on the line.
Lens cap, please.
By the Mark Twain, meaning according to the mark on the line, depth is 2 fathoms. That is, the water is 12 feet deep, and it is safe to pass. I was born November 30th, 1835, just as Halley's Comet was closest to Earth. My hometown is Florida, Missouri. My mother's maiden name was Jane Langton. She was born in Kentucky in 1803 and died in 1847. My father was born in Virginia in 1798 and in 1847 and died in 1847. His name was John Marshall Clemens. I have 6 siblings. Their names are Orion, Henry, Pamela, Benjamin, Margaret, and Pleasant. When I was 4, my family moved to Humboldt, Missouri. This inspired the fictional town of St. Petersburg, where everybody knew everybody. This town was in Tom Sawyer and Uncle Harry Finn. In 1847, I was 11. My father died of pneumonia. The next year, I became a printer's apprentice. In 1851, I began working as a typesetter and contributor of articles and humorous sketches for the Hannibal Journal, which was a newspaper owned by my brother, Orion. When I was 18, I left Hannibal and worked as a printer in New York City. On a voyage to New Orleans, down the Mississippi, a steamboat pilot inspired me to become a steamboat pilot myself. It was a rewarding occupation. It paid $250 per month. I then convinced my brother Henry to work with me, which was a bad mistake. He was killed when the boat he was working on, steamboat exploded. But what is worse is I saw this a month earlier in a dream. I was guilt-stricken and held myself responsible for until the end of my life. Around 1868, I dated a girl named Olivia Longton. And 2 months later, we were engaged. In February 1870, her and I were married in Elmira, New York, as I recall. We had 1 boy who died at 19 months. Later, we had 3 girls, Jean, Susie, and Clara. Jean died of meningitis. Susie died soon after. Both died before us. Clara outlived us, still. Whose life does my life remind you guys of?
Oh.
She's right. It's like blue. In 1909, I said, I came in with Halley's Comet in 1825. It's coming again next year. I expect to go out with it. It will be the greatest disappointment of my life if I don't go out with it. Halley's Comet. The Almighty had said, no doubt. Now here are these 2 criminal freaks. They came in together. They must go out together. Now this is kind of weird. I don't know how I can tell you how I died. But it was right after Halley's Comet passed. I died of a heart attack. And I can listen to a speech I had. I said,
my knees are gonna give out.
I've had a great many birthdays in my time. I remember the first one very well, and I always think of it with indignation. Everything was so crude, unaesthetic, primeval, nothing like this at all. No proper appreciative preparation made, nothing really ready. Now for a person born with high and delicate instincts, why even cradle wasn't whitewashed, nothing ready at all. I hadn't any hair, I hadn't any teeth, I hadn't any clothes. I had to go to my first banquet, just like that. Well, everybody came swarming in. It was the merest little bit of a village, hardly just a little hamlet in the backwoods of Missouri, where nothing ever happened. And the people were all interested and all came. They looked me over to see if there was anything fresh in my line. Well, nothing ever happened in that village. I was the only thing that really happened there for months and months and months. It's a long stretch between that first birthday speech and this one. That was my cradle song, and this is my swan song, I suppose. I'm used to swan songs. I've sung them several times. The 70th birthday. It is the time of life when you arrive at a new and awful dignity, when you may throw aside the decent reserve which have oppressed you for a generation and stand unafraid and unabashed upon your seven-terraced summit and look down.
That is the end of my party.